Hi, Tay and Rose. I am here at 18455 Hastings Way, Castro Valley. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,540 square feet, listed at 850. Sorry about my last comment. I got it mixed up. That was the obviously the fixer-upper, but it wasn't one that was back on the market. And actually, Tay, when you said that this popped back up on the market, I didn't see records of this formerly being listed. This looks like a new listing, listed today, but again, I didn't see any record of a previous listing based on Redfin and then Compass. So anyhow, here we are, well-maintained home. You got this nice little porch area here. This street, though, is the one thing that kind of like stuck out to me. You can't really tell right this second, and I don't know if it's like Saturday parties, but these streets up here on the left, Stanford Street up there, and it was actually I'm lucky to get, I'm parked facing the wrong side because this was all lined up with cars, so I don't know, a couple cars just left, but there's just rows and rows of cars on Stanford, so you know, just a kind of neighborhood feel thing. And then also this neighbor here, I just don't know how you feel about these things, but this home here is pretty beat up. You can see there, and actually let me just take a quick walk up here. There's just like a ton of trucks all packed here, so I don't know if you can see that. Right, so it just kind of has like a, you know, a truck vibe. It's probably the simplest way to say it. So anyhow, we'll go back to the inside the house. I'm sorry if it's hard to hear me with these masks, and then also I'm breathing heavily because it's hard to breathe and talk. So sorry for that. Okay. So I don't know. I know you guys, light is a big thing for you. It's a good amount of light. I left the main dining area there with the light turned off, so you can just kind of get a sense. But this hallway, one is on, but there's 2 rooms that get good natural light at this time of the day. Definitely there's some light coming in here in this front living room. It's pretty small. It feels larger than it's going to really be because it's vacant and partially staged, so it feels much more open because there's just no furniture in here. But this is what I mean, kind of dark, but you know, you have this door/window to get some light coming in. These obviously here, but it does kind of feel a little bit dark. So I'm gonna turn that on. So on the left side we have 3 bedrooms, and then straight forward is a family room area. So it's the largest kind of hangout space, but you could convert that to a bedroom if you wanted, because it is the only room that actually has a bathroom attached to it. So let's start here on the bedroom wing. I normally start in the living areas, but I'll just do the bedrooms first. So this is the bathroom that is shared between the 3 bedrooms here. So here's full bathroom number 1. Again, outdated, but this is an example of a well-maintained home. This is also on a slope, but it doesn't appear to have significant soft spots and sloping like the previous home. There's definitely some signs of, at one point there was some type of water, but over the time they've refinished the floor, so even though there's some staining and darkness, it still feels and looks decent because they've again sanded it and finished it with stain at some point. Closet. So all these rooms are fairly small. A lot of that square footage is coming in that kind of other family room, which we'll get to last. Here's room number 2. Light coming in, light comes in these first two rooms. And then this third room here is the darkest one, at least right now. And I don't think it's going to get any better because there's this tree here in the way, yep, blocking the sun. But out of the three rooms, this one is probably the largest. So if you are going to choose one to kind of be your master, size-wise, this would be it. Closet. Let's see. Another closet, yeah. So this room's got two closets. That one has one, and that one has one. So yeah, unfortunately, the darker room is probably best suited for a master. And then here, again, access to the bathroom. Okay, so back in the center of the home with the dining area and the living room, and then not very open. The kitchen's tucked away here. Decent size though. Not large enough to have an island, maybe a very narrow one, but there's a good amount of space here, a good countertop. You got your gas stove. There's no refrigerator. The refrigerator would be right here. There's two access points to the garage. This is one of them. You can see that door's open to another, which I'll get to in a second here. But yeah, unfortunately the kitchen is just off here, tucked away. So when you're cooking and entertaining, unfortunately, it's not something that you can participate with your guests while cooking, unless everyone's in the kitchen. Okay, so here's bathroom number 2. Shower stall. Toilet and sink. And then, again, this could be a bedroom. It's the largest room. It has access to the outside. You can see here is a little closet converted to a desk area. Kind of weird. But this is the largest room. It's kind of set up right now as a family room. So you do have two distinct living areas in this, so an interesting layout. And then one reason why this wouldn't be a great bedroom is that you have here right off, access to another door, access to the exterior, and then a passageway through here to the garage. Which again, this is the dining area, access to the garage. I'm sorry. Yeah. There's like 3 doors now, and I'm realizing it. I'm getting all confused. So there's this door from the family room, this door from the dining room, and that door to the kitchen, all kind of within stone's throw, short distance to this garage. So again, we're on a hill, on a slope, some cracking, not as bad as the last property, but you can see it. Okay, so I think that rounds out the inside. Let me go on the outside, continue on. Even though this is not your tree, there's grapes and some apples. So by way of hanging over the property line, this is technically for picking. I don't know how the heck there's any room to actually shoot basketball hoops, but there's a hoop there. And then drainage. This doesn't look great because it's just kind of hitting here. Probably comes down, seeps down there. So not the best plan. All these spouts should be pointed down here. So that's an easy fix. But right now, it doesn't look great. And here you can see here. See that big crack there? That's probably a result of all the water collecting on this at this corner here. After many years, this is just a closet storage. There you go. Okay, and then backyard's pretty nice. Let's see. This is a little under 6,600 square feet. A lot of potential out here. So you got this right now it's kind of a blank canvas, but depending on just analyzing the sun and stuff, there's definitely a lot of different ways you can do a garden, etc. Okay, I think that's it. Let's see, you're bordering actually a lot of neighbors, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that side. So this is a lot that, sorry, when I say lot, I mean it is a lot, property lot that does border many homes. Okay, I think that's it. So out of the two, I know again, we're talking about night and day in terms of price, 200 grand difference. Like I said, the other one, you probably spend 200 grand just on cosmetic, and that's not even really factoring in doing foundation work, which again is on the first home, that's a fixer. It's about $5,000 a pier if you wanted to fix that foundation, so it's not including that, but you spend 200 grand on that other one minus the foundation stuff, and you can make it look the way you want. Versus here, you know, it's the same price, and I'm just going off of list price right now, not like going over when it comes to comps. We'll have to take a closer look at that, but you know, 200 grand on the other one would basically kind of, you know, get much closer to actually what you want, but the layout is different, obviously. And then this one has an extra bathroom and a larger usable backyard space. So two very different properties, but I would say just based on just the foundation concern, they're pretty significant at the other one, plus just all the time and energy. I would say that would be a pass. And then here, it's just a more well-maintained home. I think we can talk more about this in depth, and I probably should just stop it and not continue to talk. But since it's on the topic, you know, the ones that I think would be good fixers, like just straight up cosmetic fixers, are ones that are well-maintained. So they've taken good care, and this would actually almost qualify for that. Ones that are well-maintained, have good bones, but just look ugly. So we're just talking about doing floors and paint on the walls, make the most dramatic impact for the amount of investment that you make. And then also combination, they just weren't marketed well. Either they weren't staged, they weren't priced right, etc. Those two combinations would present the best opportunity for a cosmetic fixer, but I would not call that last one a cosmetic fixer because of the foundation. So it wouldn't fall in that bucket. This one would actually almost qualify as a cosmetic fixer, but I know the price point isn't. You know, it's still relatively high. Okay, let me know if you want to see this one or the other one. Hope you had a great camping trip, and I'll catch up with you soon. Thanks, Tay. Thanks, Rose. Bye.